Digger, Kimberly Olson here, back for another episode of Get Lit, where we crush your business in less than 10 minutes. Today we're going to talk about setting up your opportunity call, or as I like to call them, sneak peeks, setting them up for success. So we cannot do what we used to work 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, because that's the dinosaur ages when it comes to network marketing, direct sales. Can I get an amen, right? Let me know in the comments, are you doing sneak peeks or opportunity calls? And if you are doing them, how often are you doing them, okay? So this is something that we use every single month as a conversion event for myself and my team. And we have never missed a month because they're that important, okay? So this is what you want to remember. You need to make the most of these opportunity calls. You need to put it in a way that people want to come. People know about it, and you use it as follow-up, okay? So the first thing I want to recommend that you do to set up your opportunity calls for success is to make sure that they're short and that all of your social efforts are driving to this very quick, short conversion event, okay? So on your wall, what you want to do is you want to make sure you do some kind of curiosity post around coming to the sneak peek, checking out what you're doing. And make sure in that post that you don't do what everyone else does, right? Like, oh, get this enrollment for $100 or whatever it is. You want to talk about the business opportunity and working with you and getting to mentor with you and have you as their coach, but also make sure that you give them the option to send you a DM for information if you're posting on your wall on Facebook or on Instagram, because if somebody is looking at leaving their company and coming and working with you, they're not going to want the whole world to necessarily know that. So make sure you position it in a way that they can just check it out and get some information from you and be excited about what you have about that opportunity and paint that picture. Okay. It's really, really important that you cast the vision for your audience and they can see what that would look like to be involved with you and work with you. The other thing you want to do, and you can reuse this one and just tweak it a little bit, add some new pictures here and there. What you want to do is you want to create a killer story sequence that paints the picture of what it was like for you before you enrolled with your network marketing company, or you can even do this if you're in the coaching space, what it was like before, why you had to be a part of it, why you got involved, and then what it has done since then. How has it changed your life? How are you impacting other people? And you want to paint that picture. And this is where people really miss the mark on this because they don't know how to make their stories actually a story and have multiple story slides, multiple stories to create a story. Okay. So there's been times when I've talked about, my mom visiting and not being able to spend time with her because I was working at my 9 to 5. There's been times when I talked about, missing my baby's first steps and missing all of the things. So you have to decide what that looks like for you and what story you're going to craft, but you need to craft a story. And if you can work in showing other people on your team, I like to use the MV for movie, MV in, I think it's Story Check, and it's the second section down. You can throw a bunch of pictures in there and make a cool collage that has music added to it. And that way people can see your sisterhood, your tribe, whatever it is that you've got going on. That way they can see it and they can see themselves in the story. You want them to see themselves in the story. You want them to go, oh my gosh, I totally get what she was saying. So if, that's me. And if she's changed her story, maybe she can help me change my story. Okay. The other thing with your story sequence is you want to make sure that there's multiple opportunities for calls to action, whether you do a poll or invite them to DM you, but you're going to want to have that a few times because that way they again can engage with you and get into Messenger and have a conversation. The other thing that I would recommend doing is to schedule your sneak peek opportunity call inside of a Facebook group. I teach value-based Facebook groups, so depending on where all of your leads are, your prospects are, but have it somewhere where your community is. And I open this up to our whole team. So if you're leading a team, you're definitely going to want to do this. And so if you can put an event together for this and create a graphic with an event and schedule it, the wonderful thing about that is you can hit that invite button and you can invite people to it. Of course, message them, extending the invitation to them, but it's really easy to get in front of those people that are already in that group. And then the thing that's so magical about doing an event is when you do the sneak peek, instead of having a barrier such as a Zoom link and someone having to take that extra step to get in front of you, if you do it in a Facebook group, they're already there. So the chances of them just jumping on is really high. So you'll get people engaging that maybe wouldn't otherwise. And then my favorite thing about doing it in a Facebook group is that you can tag on replay. So you can just put it in the guides and you can tag on replay. And that way, when you're talking to someone about your opportunity, you can say, you know what? We just did like an info session not too long ago. It's really short. It was like 15 minutes. Let me tag you on that. Or can I tag you on that? And then you can tag them right inside the Facebook group. So they're already on Facebook. What I also do is, and I recommend you all do this, is the first time you hopefully have an opportunity call, or you have one now, if it is on Facebook, download it and save it to your computer. And then upload it as you can do listed or public or unlisted YouTube link. And then if it's an unlisted YouTube link, it's not floating around, all over your account if you don't want it there. But with an unlisted YouTube link, you can share that. And that way, like I have someone right now that she's under me, and then she's enrolling people in countries outside of where we are. And it's not even, we can't even text each other. It's over in like Asia. So we are on WhatsApp in a group chat. And I was able to easily share that link in that chat for that person when they were checking out joining our company. So using the YouTube link can be really great to have that replay of your sneak peek and your opportunity calls. And the last thing I'll say, of course, follow up with your people, but you should have everyone on a list of some sort. So I have all of mine on Project Broadcast. And so I just text out, hey, everyone, we've got a sneak peek, click here to come be a part of it. And that way I'm constantly, at least once a month, maybe twice a month, I'm constantly staying in front of them and reminding them that, hey, I'm here, staying top of mind. And you just never know. It could just be that one day where they're like, man, what I'm doing isn't working. I'd really like to be with her. And that sounds exciting. And then they watch it and they enroll, and you're going to wonder what you've been doing this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to try these strategies. You might have to watch this again because I know I threw a lot at you. This is what we do though, and it's allowed me to be a top enroller for years, and my team does a really great job as well. So hope this helps. If you found it helpful, you can throw this in your stories and tag me at the Gold Digger Girl. I would love to give you a shout out for doing that. Thanks for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you soon.